Welcome to another weekly edition of the Best Way to Smoke News, sponsored by none other than Cali Gar. Get you some glue gar and stop smoking some spit.
No drip lip.
And this news is being presented to you by Serpo Jr.
Big J.
Baby. I just had some good old food, by the way.
Yeah. Shout out to Madden Mixed Tacos.
And say it again.
Man, shout out to Madden Mixed Tacos. Tap in with them.
Yep, and New Hampshire lawmakers working to meet governor's demands in latest cannabis legalization bill. What's going on in New Hampshire? New Hampshire lawmakers are working on an adult use cannabis legalization proposal that will satisfy the demands of Governor Chris Sununu, who voted the state's previous two legalization bids and called for lawmakers to propose a state-run dispensary model. Last year, Sununu laid out his vision for a legal market in New Hampshire, which included a 15-store cap and a ban on lobbying and political contributions by cannabis licenses. After years of strong opposition to the reform, Sununu admitted a new interview this past May on WMUR's Close Up that adult use legalization in the state is probably inevitable in some way or form, but wants the state's program to focus on harm reduction or opposed to profits. During the interview, Sununu said he would support reforms that included a state-run sales model similar to the state's liquor stores, which he said would prevent what he calls marijuana miles, or strings of pot shops after pot shop after pot shop that he's seen in other states. That sounds like a bunch of you know what I'm saying? Because it's like you can have liquor store after liquor store, you know what I'm saying, selling who knows what. I'm gonna just say booze.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
no,
you
they
can't,
sell that.
you can't have a couple, you know what I'm saying, medical state ran recreationals that you can get some good OGs and sativas and all that. But that's what's going on in New Hampshire.
Man, that's deep. Moving on. False dosage labels on 96% of tested Amazon hemp products, many with no hemp or CBD. Under Amazon's current regulations, CBD product sales are not technically allowed, though that doesn't stop suppliers from selling them anyway. A new analysis shows that more often than not, consumers aren't getting what they pay for. So basically, they falsifying the information. They got some fake shit that they selling and they putting out there on Amazon. So like, why go to Amazon?
Hey, I'm just laughing though, because it's like if it's, you know what I'm saying, I'm on the late night, right? I'm just chilling in front of my computer and all that.
Right.
And I look at this basket. Amazon got it cracking. You mean
Man,
I can get
it's gonna make you want to
It
tap
look like
in.
it's some other type of pharmaceutical in that motherfucker and some bud. I'm finna get fucked
every day.
All right, Amazonians.
Man, moving on.
Minnesota proposal would double cannabis patient home grow limits. I think I like this one right here. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it ain't no think. I've always said, you know what I'm saying, if you can grow your own stuff, whether it's cannabis, fruits, vegetables, all that old good shit, you know exactly what you're getting.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The Minnesota new proposal would double the cannabis home grow limit from 8 to 16 plants for registered medical cannabis patients, and also allow patients to designate caregivers to grow for them.
I wonder. But it's just for medical, not recreational.
As of right now.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how like the caregiver thing could go. Like, all right, I got my medical 16 plants, so you mean to tell me my caregiver can like kind of hold 16 more? Medical cannabis patients in Minnesota would be allowed to grow up to 16 cannabis plants under a new proposal in the state's House of Representatives, according to CBS News reports. Under the current marijuana law, any adult age 21 and older can grow up to 8 cannabis plants. Let me go back real quick. It said any adult age 21 or older can grow up to 8 cannabis plants with a maximum of 4 flower plants at once. The proposal seeks to double that limit for people registered in the state medical cannabis program. So if you in that medical cannabis program, you can get the 16.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you're not with it, which I believe is recreational, you can get them 8 plants with 4 budded.
But yeah. But that's why we say fuck the reschedule and deschedule. You know what I'm talking about? Moving on. California bill would roll back marijuana employment protections for law enforcement jobs, as it should, though. A California bill that was introduced last month has a minor technical fix to it. An existing law protecting workers from employment discrimination over legal marijuana use was substantially amended in committee this week with new sanctions that would roll back the protections for various categories of workers, including those in law enforcement, coroners' offices, and animal control. Under 2 pieces of legislation signed into law in 2022 and 2023, California employers are now prohibited from asking job applicants about past cannabis use, and most are barred from penalizing employees over lawful use of marijuana outside of the job. So, I mean, this is probably something they should have did in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, before they passed the bill, is make sure that all the T's was crossed type shit, though. You know what I mean? But I think it's a good thing that they going back and checking it out. Even though for me, you know, cannabis is a medicine, you know what I mean? Weed is a medicine, something we smoke on for different reasons and shit like that. But I think it's a good thing that they doing that for certain jobs, though.
And you think if you keep labeling like cannabis as just straight medicine, you think that's fucking it up for recreational users?
That's possible though, but it's medicine though, man. It helped me sleep. You know what I'm saying?
I can dig it. It helped me sleep too.
Man, moving on.
Oh, I need to see this. National Cannabis. What's that I right there? Because I can't see it.
Man. I can't see it either.
Industry Association? Man?
All right, National Cannabis Industry Association. All right, so when you hear me say NCIA, National Cannabis Industry Association.
Okay.
NCIA, Missouri Stakeholder Summit of 2024. NCIA Stakeholder Summit Series is designed to bring together NCIA members and supporters, regulators, and elected officials to discuss the latest policy and regulatory developments on both the state and federal levels. That's kind of cool. You got to have, like, you know what I'm saying, everybody is coming together, you know what I'm saying, your voices can be heard. Each event will host a wide range of programming, including interactive panel discussions, intimate fireside chats, and live Q&A to provide participants the opportunity to make the voice of Main Street cannabis heard by key decision makers. So, man, you enthusiasts and connoisseurs in Missouri, you get up on y'all little summits and stuff out there, because whatever like input that y'all may have, and this is your, you know what I'm saying, chance to like do a little something.
Facts.
NCIA Stakeholder Summit Series is your gateway to a dynamic platform that fosters collaboration, advocacy, and progress in the cannabis space. Join them to be at the forefront of shaping policies, strengthening the industry, and driving positive change for a brighter cannabis future. Now, me personally, I think this should actually be extended outside of Missouri. However many states, you know what I'm saying, is legal, you know what I'm saying, state-wise or whatever it may be, I believe you should have a summit like this, you know what I'm saying, in several different parts of the state. If you got a big old state or something like that,
Right.
north, south, mid,
Facts,
you know what I'm
facts.
saying?
Yeah, I agree.
That way,
I agree.
everybody will be able to like come in, voice their opinion for their neck of the woods.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Open that shit up, man.
Straight up. And that's your weekly news with Surfo Jr.
Big J.
Baby.